So I just come right out with it to the boys, and I go, hey, are you guys farting a lot? Sorry.
He gave us money, drink together, hanging out with my friends as well.
No, how does that fucking sound?
I don't know! Marge. I don't want anyone to look at me today. I don't want anyone to look at me. I don't want you to look.
Understandable.
I don't want you to look.
Top of the evening to ya.
Bevenin. Bevenin.
It's Potty Mouths Nights.
Nights.
And you're listening to Potty Mouths at night.
I don't feel so good.
What's up, buddy? Welcome back from your trip.
Thanks. I went on a little trip with my mother. With my mother. We went on a little cruise. It was so fun. I experienced so much drama of which I was not involved in, which is my favorite type of drama.
That
it was so much fun. It was literally one of my goals.
New Year's resolutions, right?
Yeah.
Or things that are chic or something.
Yeah, just more drama between friends that aren't us.
There you go. What? Oh! It's really loud.
How was your weekend?
Okay. My weekend was good. I had a couple of agenda items that I wanted to run by you that aren't really that exciting at all, but I was like, I'll wait till the pod. But it's really not that exciting.
Okay.
Saturday, I got my Zebulinity taken. And
you guys went to Zeb?
Yes.
I love it.
For the first time. And I was really nervous to do this, but I was really liking my outfit. I was like down in the dumps. I've been really anxious lately about us moving and about work and everything. And then Kelly invited me out, and I'm so glad I went. When we got to the pregame at Kelly and Molly's, I announced something very bravely, and I said, hey, everybody, no worries if not, but I don't usually do this. This is really new for me, but I just wanted to let you guys know I brought Coke. And if you don't want to do any, that's totally fine. And everyone was like, I don't think I want to do any. And I said, okay, no, that's totally fine. And they were like, that's so nice of you for asking. And I said, guys, can I be honest? I've never had it before. This feels really weird for me right now. And since nobody wanted it, I think I'm going to kill myself.
Yeah. Oh, my God. That's like the worst possible scenario. They say what could go wrong.
Well, they were all really nice about it.
Thank God.
And then
I still would. I would overthink about it the rest of the night.
And I was like, well, I'm not sure like how much you guys do it. This is the first time I've actually like had it by myself, so I thought I'd share it. And they were like, that's so nice of you. And I was like, okay. And then
how do you guys think so?
Molly's new friend Lana was like, I might do some. And she just got her new little press-ons, so she was like, I got the nails for it. So she did some, and it made me feel better, and that was really sweet.
Good. That's sweet. I hope she did it just to make you feel better.
I think so. She was cool. And then she was really fun. And then we went to Zeb, and we danced and got all sweaty for about 15 to 20. And then I said, can we go outside? And Kelly goes, yes. And I go, thank God. We spent the rest of the night outside chit-chatting with people. And I know the story is riveting.
I like that patio.
Yeah, it's huge.
I really like it.
It's like Alex's bar, but
better.
On Coke.
Yeah, but on Coke even.
And then I was in this way, in everyone's way, it seemed, where I was standing outside, and I don't smoke cigarettes. So when everyone was smoking cigarettes, I was like, I don't know what else to talk about with anybody except for, like, bumming a cig. And I didn't really want that.
Yeah.
I found this random chair by this group of people. The group of people were two boys that I thought were gay. Turns out they were two straights.
Yeah.
Which was crazy.
It's a scary turnaround.
I find a seat, a free chair. There's almost no room to sit anywhere at Zebulon outside. So when I see this chair, I snatch it and I go, can I sit here? And it's adjacent to my friends who are standing up smoking. And they're like, how are you? And I'm like, I'm good, thank you. Do you guys have any hand sanitizer? And they were like, no one has that. And I was like, that's silly. I always have it. But he said the reason I ask is because I'm new to this whole Coke thing, but I have some and wanted to share. But I didn't want everyone's dirty fingers in my Coke bag. And I thought I brought my little spoon, but I left it at home. Also, I have Narcan just in case you're scared. And they were like, that's really nice. And all I got for the whole night was just recognized about how generous I was. And it felt really good.
Yeah.
So I don't mind being Coke girl now because...
Because obviously it's like well-respected position that you've been put in.
I don't know about
Well, no,
that.
in the way that like everyone thinks you're like super nice for that.
Kelly comes over. We end up chatting with them for the rest of the night. Like
Yeah.
all the group all comes over, and I hate that what had happened was the group flocks over to like 2 straight men at Zebulon, but it was because we were like all nestled at this table and they were chill, so we were like, okay, cool. I got my dancing in, but I also got the like chit-chatting outside. There was a part of the night where I noticed myself feeling a little bit different. I don't know how else to describe it other than a big brassy fart. And it kept happening. The kind that was like... Not even that, it was like... It was like a horn, like a French horn. Like, oh, okay. That was more like a clarinet. It was a symphony. It was a wind symphony. Yeah. And I was playing the tuba or something.
I don't think they make that sound.
And they don't make that sound for show.
For sure.
I just came right out with
That's
it.
what I'm talking about, player.
Yeah, we ain't mad at you, honey.
That's what I'm talking about, player.
Yeah, we ain't mad at you. Get that out of me. Get that away from me. The hat is
That's
covering.
what I'm talking about, brother.
Stop it. I'll wrap this up soon. So
Do I look like your little brother that's on cancer?
Yes.
As though it is a drug.
Yes. What are you drinking now?
That's my cancer.
It's your cancer juice.
I'm on cancer today.
Fucked up. So I just come right out with it to the boys and I go, hey, are you guys farting a lot? Whoa. I'll drink to that. And they revealed to me something that I've never heard before. The phrase Coke farts. So I discovered Coke farts this weekend.
Cool.
And boy, oh boy, I went to bed without underwear for some reason.
That's brave.
It was on accident.
That is so brave.
It was on accident as much as you're on cancer right now. That's how...
Yeah, lymphoma.
Whoa, you're lymphophobic?
Yeah.
That's
No, I
sad.
can't be lymphophic. I love Asian food.
We ain't mad at you, honey.
Johnny.
I don't get it.
I don't either.
It's still wet a little bit.
Dribble.
I thought you'd laugh at that. All right, hold on a second.
Oh my god, not the checklist.
Coke farts.
Next, spinach,
Zebulonity.
bananas,
Zebulonity? Did you like that
fruit.
one? All right.
pasta. Okay.
That's all
and then
really.
so
I have one more, and then
You can go for it if you want.
No, we'll. Still should have done.
Oh, what?
I don't know. It's not that funny. I was at the pool.
Okay.
I was at the pool I was at our apartment shared pool. I get in the water, and this lady, and who I assumed to be her husband because I'm a heteronormative freak like that, were drinking in the pool, and she goes, I really like your top. And I'm like, thank you.
Yes, thanks.
Turns out they're just friends. The lady, she's 44 actually, and she lives in our building. She loves it for some reason. She's been here for 6 years.
Crazy.
I know, and I say, I'm getting the fuck out of here, but like, good for you. And then we talk about how bad the building is. And then she's talking about, she was like, I love your top. Wait, I love your bottoms. Your body is like banging, girl. Starts getting really close to me. And then it gets to the point where it's like, like her personal space is like not
Is
all
now
the way
your
there. It's my personal space. And I keep like backing up But it's funny because we're in a pool, so I could go like, whoo, and then swim in a circle. I don't know if it was harder or easier to get the personal space I needed being in a pool, you know?
Mm-hmm.
She chokes on a little water, and I hate to laugh, but God, was that fucking funny.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And then we stop our conversation. He has to, like, basically, like, burp her, and he was like, are you okay? And then she's just, without looking at anybody, starts swimming away. The pool's very small. And he goes, she's okay. And then maybe, like, 15 minutes later.
So, like, right about my time to...
Well, like, 15 minutes later, I see her again, like, by the edge of the pool, and she's going, and I go, I think she's about to throw up in the pool. And then that's when I start getting up and packing up my stuff. And I was like, it's been really nice chatting with you guys.
Oh, that's so rough.
Yeah.
How do you go on living here after that?
But several nice fellows this weekend.
Me as well.
Yeah. All right. Let's get to the good part. How's that song go?
Let's get to the good part. Bow!
Yeah. How does like the
No.
bass?
No. This weekend I went on a cruise.
No. How does that fucking sound?
I don't know. It's hot in here.
It's really hot in here.
Yeah. I went on a cruise this weekend with my mother. It was so fun. And
Where'd you go? Tell them. You got this, buddy. Come on. It's Potty Mouths at night. It is damn near 9 p.m.
I feel like literal trash garbage shit face booty boop 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 booty booty boop boop garbage shit. So I went to a cruise with my mother, if you didn't know. And we went on a cruise together. It was my mom and I. And so, like, we went on a cruise this weekend. My mom and I, with my mother.
You and your mom.
My mother and I went on a cruise this weekend.
I was trying to... So what's your podcast about? Just, like, shooting the shit. And,
literally. Just, like, talking shit.
You were just, like, talking shit. My mother and me and my mom, we... Is it hot in here? Jesus Christ. H.
All right. One of the funniest moments I experienced, I think.
So hot in here. Right.
There was a club, and the club would, like, open up at 11:15, 11:30
p.m.
But this last night, prior to the club opening up, the club was already open, doing a silent disco. Which
pre-club
was
clubbing.
Yeah, pre-club clubbing, as they call it. You might have heard that once. So, all right. So, I had seen this couple right before we went into the silent disco. They were just like kind of sitting and watching some music, and they seemed like not that fucked up. A bit into the silent disco, they're dancing. Quite a lot, quite a messy way.
Oh.
And then they move from there.
Scandalously?
Yeah, kind of. Like, but not well. You know? Like, in a way where maybe I was wrong about how alcoholically they were drunk. It's like an auditorium, so they make their way, like, into the middle of, like, the seating area. And they're sitting, and then... they're making out.
Fart.
And then she gets on top of him and straddles him. And they're making out there for a little bit. And then they make their way up just even a little bit further into the back of the auditorium, into the top row of seats, into the corner, into which someone's genitals and or fingers may be inside the other person.
Whose do you think is in whose?
Who's to say? It seems
At
as
that
though
point, just go to your room. You're
yes,
on a cruise.
Yes. And so what you might think is like, why don't you just go to your room?
Are they? You said they're married?
No, they were just like a couple. I don't know.
Oh, maybe they are here both on family trips and they can't.
Yeah, I don't know. But a security came and got them, and it looked like she was throwing up behind the chairs.
Ew.
Yeah. And then
Ew.
they
Yuck.
walk of shame the fuck out of there. And then I, like, go get a drink. I come back.
You were looking, couldn't be me.
Yeah. That is crazy. Yeah.
It's disgusting.
I come back. And all of a sudden, they are on the dance floor again. And, girl, when I say, like, messy, like, I mean, like, we saw COUCA. It was getting thrown the fuck around. And she could not stand up straight.
Ew.
And then they would go from, like, dancing to arguing to dancing. And then on the side of the dance floor is the security guard that caught them just watching to make sure that they are not boning anymore. Ew. And then finally they left. But it was one of my favorite TV shows I've watched in a very long time. It was crazy.
I love that story.
Yeah.
I still don't understand the auditorium layout.
So it's like an amphitheater. Like an amphitheater.
Yeah.
Like there's the floor.
Yeah.
A screen. And then rows of chairs going like this.
Yeah.
And then rows of chairs
like
in the
an
back.
amphitheater.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when you go up to the top, behind the chairs, you could get to the bar. So
Ooh.
it's like you go up the amphitheater to get out. Like you're not exiting down at the bottom.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. So the floor was the dance floor.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. That's lit.
Yeah. We also,
That's awesome.
there was this thing called, it was a game show. I can't remember like what it was called, but it was like for adults. So before the club on the second night.
Was it called Game Show for Adults?
Something like that, maybe. Something along the lines of a game show for the adults. And there were challenges that, like, the amphitheater was broken up into 6 sections. And
6 sections. Sorry.
And, okay. And then so there's 2 team captains that are standing on the floor, and then the rest of the people in the seats are like part of the team.
Okay.
So I'm on team 1. I am sitting front row, and I have my purse open. I'm like passing them shit whenever it's like, find something fake, and then I would like give them like one of my like shitty rings. And,
I've heard
like,
of this.
Yeah, and you'd like bring it up. It was so fun.
This is fun for resorts.
Yes.
Yes.
And one of them was
Yes.
we need 6 women's bras.
Oh, cool.
To which my mom said, take it off, take it off. Sitting there, she's helping me unclip it under my shirt, bringing it out. I'm telling you, I was a fiend at this game. It was so, oh my God. I fucking love a game show.
Did Team 1 win?
No, because there was bias. There was bias for Team 6. It was fucking ridiculous. I was pissed off.
Boo, loser.
And then when we had to go and get our bras, they had us all stand there and dance and jiggle our boobs. Yeah, it was fun.
And they like held all of them up, and they were like, okay.
Yeah. There was
Double
one
G,
like
shake for me.
yeah.
Okay.
There was one like set of triple G's.
Oh my
you
God.
know, like a strapless
Holy
bra
crap.
too. I didn't know they make strapless bras that big. That's fucking awesome. Hope it works. But
Good for her.
the little game show host girl who looks like a mixture of Carrie Bradshaw and Rhiannon. Picked up this bra that is 3 times her size and then puts it on her head. Like, girl, you do not know those boobs. You do not know where those boobs have been.
Ew.
And I know where they've been. They've been with her fucking husband with these ugly ass toes that he takes his shoes off and puts on the chairs in the auditorium during karaoke. So...
Remember the boat that we took last year during 4th of July?
Yeah,
and the guy's toes
it looked just
tree bark?
like that.
Disgusting.
Yeah. Like, how are you going to air those dogs out in front of, like, literal children? I would see that as a child.
I'd rather see your penis than
Yeah,
that
come on. I'd see that as a child, and I would think, Mom, like, why does...
Why does it look different? Why does he look different?
Why is it not the same color as the mom?
Why does he all look fucked up like that?
Yeah.
All right, tell me about the girl drama.
The first conversation I had with Christine today was after a series of 6 naps I took where she was like, I want to hear everything. And then I told her about what she's going to tell you, and I'm interested to see where I may have faulted or you have caught on wrong.
Okay.
So, please.
This is the version of Crispy's cruise drama in my head so far. I'm going to say in cavewoman terms.
Okay.
Crispy in bathroom. Crispy eavesdropping on girl group bachelorette trip. One girl, short Sabrina Carpenter wannabe, saying, I don't know which boy to choose, la la la. Crispy...
Specifically for...
I don't know which boy to choose to suckle on wiener. Crispy chimes in a demure way. She's like, in what way? Sabrina Carpenter wannabe explains... Crispy gives her feedback. Sabrina Carpenter wannabe does the exact opposite. As soon as little Shawty leaves, rest of girl group crying and venting to Crispy, including bride-to-be. We find out Sabrina Carpenter wannabe, L human. They don't like her. She's also maid of honor. However, during trip, more like maid of dishonor. Thank you.
It was pretty good. She was causing a lot of problems for this girl group the whole entire trip, which, I'm sorry, it's not about you this weekend.
Yeah.
It is about
Stupids.
the person that you are literally here to serve as the maid of honor. But
To protect and serve.
the wedding isn't until August, so like I was sitting giving advice until like 3:45 I love these girls, and they said that I really helped. But I was just like, you have however many months, like, she doesn't need to be your maid of honor anymore. And she's like, you're right. And she's not. And so, yeah. They have not talked. They have not talked.
Since last night?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
She got back to the room at 7:10 a.m.
You need to be put in a group chat
I
immediately.
literally, she was like, my friend, the bride.
They're now.
Yeah, we're
like
best
this.
friends. I'm going to the wedding. She messaged me.
I hope you do.
That would be awesome. That would be really
sick.
funny. One of them lives in Orange County. I'm going to definitely hit her up. She was so funny. She said I was the best part of the trip.
Yay!
There were 2 options of boys, okay?
Back to the short girl.
Yeah. The one was described as he has a great relationship with his mother. He's so sweet. He's so attractive. He loves to... He gave us money, drink together, hanging out with my friends as well. And then the second one, she didn't even get a description in before I knew exactly who the fuck it was.
Yeah.
Because it was the guy.
Why? Because why?
Because it was the guy that I was, in fact, eyeing the entire trip.
Yeah.
I was there with my mother, so I was not going to be leaving my mother in order to make something happen. But however, mom's not coming to the club at night, and I'm making friends.
Yeah.
You know?
Also, if you're on a trip, if you're on a bachelorette trip or a Vegas birthday party trip or whatever. Yeah, did I make out with someone in Vegas? Sue me. But
did I say, yeah?
Yes. But like, it would have been
if you went home with him, it would have been a different thing.
It would have been distasteful and weird to make it my mission that night to be like, I don't know who's dick you suck.
She also allegedly, at the beginning, because she is such a boy crazy girl, allegedly she was like, yeah, I'm like not even gonna look at a guy this weekend. Like, it is not about me this weekend. And he immediately goes right back on that.
And then the guy who you were talking to was also there on a batch trip for his brother-in-law. Future brother-in-law.
Didn't know any of the groom's friends. It was the first time he met everyone except for the groom.
So distasteful on his part if he were to do anything as well.
He's staying in the room with the groom. So if there were any like room to be used, it would be kicking out either of the people that are there for their bachelorette weekends.
Yeah.
And if they went, they did in fact go to his room. I don't know where they slept. I hope that the groom didn't have to sleep in the room with that. But
it's fucking stupid.
I spotted him immediately the first day. We were at trivia.
Draw him for me.
Yeah, I will. He was a soft 6.
He was soft?
4. 6'4"-ish, give or take, but not give or take much.
Okay.
You know? Tall. And he was wearing, I didn't get a look at the shoes, really. They weren't, oh, no, I did get a look at the shoes. Of course I did, obviously. They were Nikes, and I noticed that, and I was like, okay, cool, like, I'm wearing Nikes, so, like, he's probably going to think I'm super valid. And then,
yo, you wearing Nikes?
Sheesh. There's something between us here, I feel.
I think we should just do it.
What are you doing tonight when you're at the club? Are you ready to go sit in the back of the club?
On the amphitheater? I know a spot.
I know a spot. And I know a security guard that might look the other way and probably won't.
If you slip him a 20, he'll look the other way. If we slip him a 50, he'll join us.
Yeah. And that's what I was looking for from this trip. So,
yeah.
And then he's wearing black shorts, camo shirt, a little bit oversized but cropped, you know, like
Cute.
So it was like kind of the perfect length.
Yeah, I love that.
And then a white football hat with like baseball, a white flat tip hat, snapback that had a black rim. And you may be wondering, hey, Christina, it's like a little obsessive for you to remember this so vividly. I'll get to that. Next, he disappears. They're going to go in the casino. He comes back to the bar. He's wearing the same exact outfit, but instead of the camo shirt that fit so well, he was wearing a less well-fitting black polo, which is not, first of all, an article of clothing I could say I've ever been attracted to. So I am really just giving this man the benefit of the doubt. I'm also like, he had a really, really gorgeous full mustache. I'm not like a mustache person, but it fit his face so well. Like, it was perfect.
Yeah.
And, oh, wow. Sorry. And that's what he wore that night. Who wants to guess what I saw him wearing the next morning? Christine?
The same outfit.
Yes, exactly. Wearing the same outfit, the camo print shirt, the shorts, the shoes, the hat.
Oh, like restarted. Like player reset.
Yeah. Don't see him again. See him at night at the club. What is he wearing? Black polo.
Nice.
Yeah. Next day, we go on an excursion. We finally land
to Mexico.
Mexico. We go to Los Estados Unidos de Mexico.
Okay.
And we go to Papas and Beers. And it's Mom and I at this lit bar. And just about everyone I saw at the club the night before that thought I was the fucking goat. So it was a great place to end up.
Yeah.
Who do I see there? Someone in an outfit that sounds a little bit similar, if not exactly, to camo print shirt, black shorts, Nikes, flat tip hat, snapback.
With the black brim.
Yankee cap, no brim. And I get flipped upside down and spanked, and my tits nearly fall out. And then so I go to the bar to get a little drink. And I'm waiting, and I'm like, I feel like he's been, like, looking at me or whatever. And I should have, at this point, been like, hey, why are you even attracted to someone that is wearing the same outfit for the third day in a row?
Attracted to someone. Why
are you even interested in that?
Yeah.
And to that I say, mind your business.
We ain't mad at you, honey.
And so I'm like,
in there.
I'm standing there. I'm like, you know what? Because I have a little sick mind. I'm a sick fuck, where I think that there are signs.
Right.
You know?
You've been making eyes with him the whole weekend.
Yeah.
Even though he's dressed like a tool.
Yeah. And he talked to Sabrina Carpenter the night before, the entire night at the club, and not to me at all until I turned to him and said, you should dance.
is that?
He goes, no. I'm like, no, you should. Like, you, come on. I can tell.
I was wondering how you guys ended up starting to talk.
That was it. That was, like, the extent. I could tell.
How did you find out his
name? But
name?
then he was taking photos. Oh! The second night at the club. On Saturday at the club, he was taking photos of one of the girl groups I was hanging out with. And I'm in the back behind him while he's taking the photos going, loser. Like, this guy's loser, LL, hate him. And then he'd turn around and I go. And it was really funny. The girls were cackling. One of them pulls me aside and goes, wait, like, why? I go, oh, he's just, like, not giving me any attention. I haven't talked to him once. And she goes, oh, yeah, totally. I got it.
You texted me mad at the guy who that makes your text make way more sense.
Yeah.
What is that? Hold on. Let me Oh, me last night getting mad at a man I've never talked to for not giving me any attention.
Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, I clocked that he was talking to her that whole night.
What's a whole night?
I ain't mad at Johnny.
We ain't mad at Johnny. Whole night, let me get some.
I'm looking for one of those. I'm in the market for one of those. That's like those, that one picture of the Tupperware.
The Tupperware.
That says need top on it.
You love that
I
one.
love that one. So yeah, I'm standing, I just have like one of these problems where it's like, if I say, okay, here's an example, and this is going to be like very soul bearing. Like I'm not
like vulnerable?
Yeah.
Ooh, soul-bearing.
I am not like proud of the fact that I even remember this. But in high school,
okay,
for beauty shop and barbershop, we did a song where the beauty shop girls and the barbershop boys were put together, and we would only have like one day to rehearse it, basically.
Okay.
And I'm up on the top bleachers, and I'm like, if they place my next to me, we are going to end up together.
Okay.
You know? He gets placed right next to me.
Awesome.
It's one of those like mind things where I'm
You're
like,
sick.
I'm sick.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah.
It's a sign.
No, that is.
If your name is, that's not true,
scrolling.
and I was kidding.
Keep scrolling.
And if you're anyone else I know as well listening to this, it's not a true story. It was something I just made up on the spot.
A joke.
It was a joke.
Shut it.
Shut up. So
No.
okay.
No.
So
No.
I go.
It's hot in here.
In my head, I go, if he comes over to the bar while I'm over at the bar, because like he's with a group of people at a table. He has a server that's been coming to his table. So I'm like, there's no reason he should go to the bar, really.
Gotcha.
So I'm like, if he comes to the bar, then he has a crush on me, thinks I'm attractive. He's in love with me, probably. And like 2 seconds after thinking that, I turn around and he walks over to me.
Yeah.
Come on.
She doesn't chase, she attracts.
Yeah.
Whatever that was.
Yeah.
That being the guy who was wearing the third day in a row outfit.
Perfect.
Yes. He got it at the gift shop on the way
Game
here.
recognizes game.
Mm-hmm, surely.
And that's when I find out his name, which does rhyme with my ex-boyfriend's name. I'll call him Camo Shirt.
Okay.
So Camo Shirt then, and I like talk. I'm like, I talked to you last night.
Yeah.
And he was like, yes, hi. And then I was like, what's your name? He said Camo Shirt. I said Christina. Shook her hands. Asked him where he's from. He's from Oregon. He then proceeds to tell me that he is on a bachelor party weekend for his sister's fiance, brother-in-law, and met all of these men for the first time ever this weekend.
Yeah.
To which in my head that I wish I said out loud was, damn, can't believe the first impression you wanted to give them was wearing the same outfit 3 days in a row, you fucking disgusting sloth. And
maybe he lost a
instead
bet.
I said, whoa, that's really cool. I don't know. And we like talked a little bit. maybe there was some flirting involved. Sue me.
Yeah.
I'm single.
First time you're mentioning that on the podcast.
Yeah, it really is. I knew it was going to come up with this conversation, so. And then I go mysteriously back to my mother and hang out with her, and he wasn't at the club. Hung out with my girls. Eavesdropping.
So fast forward now, we're at Sunday night.
Yes.
Back in the bathroom.
Yes.
Eavesdropping.
And I am not chalant about it at all.
Yeah.
I am very chalant about the fact that I'm eavesdropping. And they say something funny and I laugh and they go, you! And I go, no, you guys. Tell me the dilemma.
Yeah.
Tell me everything. Spill. And I also am selfishly, I want to hear
yeah.
Is she still talking to this dude or did they fuck last night? I want to know.
Right. Because you had eyes on him already.
Yeah.
And
that's
you were
fine.
privy to that.
Yeah. And so she's like, she explains the one guy and then I go, can I guess the second one? And she was like, sure. And I go, camo shirt.
Yeah.
And she was like, no way. How did you know? No fucking way. How did you know? I go, well, because I think I saw you guys talking last night, but he was flirting with me this morning, if I'm being honest.
You're better than me because I would have been like, we're talking.
Oh.
No, I wouldn't have, honestly. But it would have,
He's been texting me all day. He sent me his dick.
Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this girl is worried about whose
dick.
Cock can I suck?
Yeah.
And it's between
sucking dick and cock.
She's like,
and it was on my birthday.
I don't know who to choose. Either this guy who's super nice and employed and spends money on me and all my friends and who's super kind, or this guy who's
or this dude that's
kind
wore
of
the
tall.
Same outfit 3
Yeah.
days in a row. I reiterate 3 days in a row the same outfit.
Yeah.
On a cruise that's 3 days long.
And has a peculiar vibe to him, but a good
Yeah.
mustache and he's tall.
I think that you should go for the other one. He obviously, it sounds like you're describing him way better.
Yeah.
In my humble opinion. I'm now hanging out with my girls. It's not even I'm going to go for this guy.
Right.
I'm just I feel like you seem like a cool person. I'm gathering that your friends like you and they all want to see you go for the person that's better. And they're all saying this one guy and they like him better.
Right.
Go for that one guy.
Yeah, so she does the opposite.
Yeah, she does exactly the opposite. I guess sometimes I
tool.
have a little bit of a... She literally, walking out of... she's like, you know what? I'm going to go tell him right now I'm going to suck his cock. About the guy that we told her to go for.
Great.
You know? Literally...
More power to you,
walked
queen.
out, walks straight over to Camo Shirt. And hangs out with him.
Of course.
Yeah.
Maybe she got them mixed up and was describing him incorrectly the whole time.
Because it was a name. You know? It's a very distinct name. And so...
Camo Shirt.
Camo Shirt, of course. Yeah.
I bet
How
you
could
don't know
forget it?
anybody else named that.
Yeah. But so then as soon as she leaves, I start getting all of the fucking tea, which was just phenomenal to hear that she was a bad person, honestly, not to be crazy or anything.
Does make you feel good, doesn't it?
It makes me feel really good. But it makes me feel really good. And then I'm talking shit on this guy just because it literally... What else am I going to do this whole weekend? You know, it's so fucking fun. It's this, I'm never going to meet.
Those are your sisters now.
Yeah, we're best friends.
I went on a trip with my family senior year of high school. It's the only time we've ever done anything like that. Went to all-inclusive resort Cancun with my mom's divorce money.
Yeah.
We met these girls who were on spring break. I'm still Facebook friends with them to this day.
Yeah, I'm still following on TikTok and Instagram the friend that I made on the last cruise I was on, which was when I was 12. So
no way.
Yeah.
Shut up.
So serious.
Shut up, dude.
Yeah. It's so funny. She's so cool.
And you're
lesbian.
never gonna unfriend them.
No. Oh my god. And then I'm making fun of his outfit, and then I'm like, and this dumb ass hat. What's an ass hat? Of course. And they go,
You and me.
It's not his. It's not even his. It's the groom's. Oh my god. So he didn't even come prepared with that hat, but he's been wearing it for 3 days straight in his stank.
Ew.
In his stank, someone else's hat. You know?
Yeah.
3 days straight.
That's so disrespectful.
Never even saw what his hair looks like.
That's
it looked like it would
crucial.
be great. Yeah. But maybe he's covering like a huge receding hairline bald spot.
Or like a really bad haircut or more stank.
Stank.
Disgusting.
Yeah. So that was like enough entertainment for me, all of that. I ended up sitting and talking to the girls till like 3:45
I want to know more about like why they hate the short girl.
It's a lot of her being way more focused on boys than she is about like having fun with her friends. Not just on this trip, but also just like throughout their whole friendship. And one of the other girls the one that's in Orange County, she was telling me how she is married, in love with her husband, wouldn't ever even look at another guy, like in love with her husband. But the one guy that has a great relationship with his mother, he was talking to Orange County.
Okay.
And Sabrina Carpenter assumed that he was like flirting with her.
Okay.
And she was mad at Orange County because of it. And like now has animosity towards her.
Of course.
So stupid.
Very good.
There were just like a lot of indiscretions on her part. She was also talking mad shit about
what was she saying?
She was saying stuff like, I can't believe they would go and get drinks like without like it's so selfish. It's like, okay, well, first of all, so it's kind of the weekend to be selfish.
Yeah.
It's probably your bachelorette party. But she was caught talking shit. And bride to be was like, we can hear you, you know.
Yeah, I would. How do you have the gall for the rest of that trip to be rude in any way?
Yeah.
After being caught talking shit about the person you're on the trip for.
Yeah.
The next room over, you dumb hoe.
Yeah. It was just horrendous. It was so fun. It was like ridiculous. Yeah. So I guess I should start trusting my gut on like what I think about people, because when I first saw her, I was like, ugh. But then when I saw who she was friends with in the bathroom, I was like, oh, okay, then she's got to be cool.
Yeah.
And then I learned that they are not really friends. So, moral of the story is, and I had a really fun time. I did meet another boy.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. I met another boy. It was after I found out.
And what day?
This was Saturday. This was Saturday, the first day I went to the club.
Okay.
I had just accepted loss, you know?
Yeah,
I saw a very
Camo
beautiful man that I was interested in talking to, and another extremely beautiful human being visually.
You love to see it, and it still hurts, though.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to accept the L on this one. You know, there's still one more day.
Okay.
So, camo shirt is out of mind.
Yeah.
I'm standing up at the promenade with my girl, Abby, my new best fucking friend. I love her to death.
Well, we're just throwing that word around.
You're my sister.
Okay. We ain't mad at Johnny.
You mad, Johnny?
Abby can hang. I'm a girl's girl.
Love her. You would love her. We're hanging out, and there's like the last place that's open that has food at night is on the promenade. It's like late night pizza and sandwiches and stuff. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get online for the pizza. And some lady, just about 10 minutes into me standing online, comes and breaks the news to me that there's no more pizza left. She goes, if you guys are waiting for pizza, there's none left. To which I go, you're fucking with me. I could have been in fucking bed right now. Are you kidding me? I was pissed. But I saw a guy that I also...
You're fucking with me.
I saw this guy I clocked earlier at the club who was like kind of like camo shirt, but like miniature. And definitely like 24. Like it was kind of a settling situation.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? just going to go over to them. They're sitting, eating their pizza. I'm just going to go over and sit with him.
Can I have a bite?
Can I get one of those?
Just being like, just to sit down.
Yeah,
I just like
go
this weekend. It was nice
Yeah.
just to sit.
Yeah.
Just down.
I went over and I was like, can I sit with you guys? And it was like him and his friend. And they were like, yeah, of course. I was like, they're out of pizza.
Oh.
Can you believe it? And then I asked him what he does. So you see like a guy.
Can I guess?
Yeah, I want to paint you a picture of him though.
Okay, paint.
So kind of like probably a mullet-y haircut under a nice little hat. Dresses the way we like to see men dress in a Silver Lake type of
Yeah. In a way that's
way.
not tool bag and is like curated.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
cute. Mullet under a hat in a tasteful way?
Yeah.
Cute.
Mm-hmm. What do you think he does for a living? He's also maybe 5'9" or 10.
He's in the NBA.
No.
Okay. So am I guessing something that's accurate to his uniform, or so incredibly not that it's just crazy?
I literally said in the middle of our conversation about this stuff and what he does, this was not the conversation I expected to be having right now.
Okay. Mission trip leader.
No.
He works for NASA.
I'll give you 3 more guesses.
Is it political?
No.
He founded a nonprofit.
No.
Okay. Nail tech.
No, I would love that though.
Blue collar, pink collar, white collar. He's a lawyer.
He is a day trader.
I was going to say that. That was okay. I was never going to say that. I was thinking about that as an option, but I was like, I have no idea what those look like.
Yeah.
So I don't even.
It
I
looks
can't
like
even like
the
have that as
fucking
an option.
Trumpy that was on Love Is Blind. That was a day trader. So it was
Wait,
just
which
like
one? I
the
feel
one
like they were all
with
that.
the girl that was like, I'm choosing myself. I don't.
Alex.
Yeah.
I talked about him with some people I met at Zebulon.
Yeah.
We were like, this guy sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. And he's a day trader.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, this is like a really interesting turn of events. Are you fucking with me? And he was like, no, I'm serious. And I'm like laughing.
Yeah.
I would like ask someone what they do. They tell me what they do and I'm laughing at them.
Right.
Crazy.
You're a day trader. What do you do at night?
There's no way. You're like, funny. Because he was also like kind of laughing, and I'm like, okay, is he laughing because he's lying, or he's laughing because he knows I'm not expecting that as the answer?
Yeah.
Whatever. Then we talk about NFTs. It was honestly quite the boring conversation.
Damn.
But he was cute, so we still followed each other on Instagram, and then I messaged him. I'm like, nice talking to you. Like, let me know if you guys want to like hang out tomorrow. Did not hear back. Well, I heard it was nice talking to you as well. And he like liked my message, but didn't hear back from him the next day. I was like, whatever. I honestly
Maybe he
don't
had
really
to leave early from the cruise ship.
I kept thinking about that, about like a lot of people I didn't end up seeing on the last day. I was like, "Oh, maybe they just like left.
They swam home.
It's literally not possible. And
Where were you at breakfast? I missed you. I saved you a spot.
Yeah. I didn't even hit him up. I didn't want to. I was like, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
I am
No skin off your dick.
Yeah. I am now hanging with the girls Sunday night that are telling me all the tea about Sabrina Carpenter. And
The Sabrina Carpenter wannabe.
yeah, and they
Not the real.
are talking about the first guy.
Oh,
And
yeah, the
name
nice
sounds,
one.
Yeah, really familiar. And I was like, oh, I met like this other guy last night. And I show them his Instagram, and they go, it's his brother. It's his brother.
Whoa!
And they're Republicans.
No!
Yeah, so a quick unfollow for me on that one. I unfollowed. I think he still follows me, but I unfollowed him.
Holy shit!
I was like, there's no way. I'm not even putting myself in that situation.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So funny. I should have guessed because he told me he was a fucking day trader. Like, what are you doing?
But also, like, why are you queer baiting?
Yeah, why
Why are you liberal baiting with that
Yeah.
outfit?
I also met these 2 girls that are dancers, and one of them lives in Palmdale.
Oh, cool.
They're really cool. They might be performing in Long Beach soon, so we'll go.
Dancers, like, on the cruise ship, or?
No, like dancers. But they...
What in what way?
They dance for like a troupe together, and that's like their full-time job. And then they
Whoa.
also the one girl, the reason that they were on the cruise was because her family band was hired to play a private show
Whoa.
on the cruise. And like people paid money to come on the cruise and then also get the package to go see this show, which
Okay,
was
Zach and
so
Cody.
cool. I was like, yes. We mad at you, honey. I do know that I have to go.
I gotta flush on out of here. I'm so eepy tie. I gotta start work.
It's been just about over an hour and 15 minutes of us recording. So it has been.
Look at that. Look at that.
We just love to yap. It's been ages. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening to us yap. If you can guess the name of camo shirt, I'll personally give you...
Picture of your feet.
Yeah. All right.
Feet pics.
Love you guys.
Love you. Like and subscribe and send to 3 people for good luck. And ignore if you want bad luck this year.